Hi, Jackie from Ladybug Wellness. I would like to share with you another energy clearing, little mini energy clearing that you can play for yourself anytime that you feel the need for it. The intention is set that anytime that you replay or listen to this video or play it in the background with the intention, maybe make a list of yourself and your loved ones, whoever you'd like to play this for, whoever is open and willing to receive and to allow for this energy clearing, that they will receive it. Energy clearing and energy balancing only ever go where they are welcome. There are some imbalances that come up quite often, quite common for a lot of people. And one of these is vows. Now, what are vows? The easiest way to explain it that most people would understand, if you have a monk or a nun, they often take vows of chastity, of poverty, of suffering, of silence, these kind of things, because that's their station that they've chosen in life. Maybe a job position that you've taken a non-disclosure contract, or there's many different kinds of vows and contracts, oaths, these kind of things. They're agreements that people can take on in their lives. Now, once that station has passed in their capacity of that position, if these vows and contracts, agreements are not resolved or revoked, they can carry that energy along, and it can be passed down the lineage and come to you in this current life. It can cause issues, and if that's not what your station is, and it can kind of tie into beliefs and everything as well. So sometimes as practitioners, we put together little lists and charts, whatever has been working for us. So several years ago, one of our practitioners put together a list of healer vows, and I've just continued calling it healer vows. This is kind of a list, and I've kind of adjusted it to my own use of what I've seen come up commonly in my clients. These healer vows, just as a blanket term of calling them healer vows, I see this come up quite often in people who are stepping out to step into their personal growth, their own personal healing journey. Maybe they're come to a point that, our lessons in life, we've gone through some sort of trauma or an issue or an experience, and now it's our turn to help others. Okay, so coming into that position of helping others, this is where I find these healer vows seem to come up quite often. So we're just going to clear this, and the intention is set that you can replay this video and listen to this energy clearing as often as you feel necessary. Now, anyone who is willing and receptive to accept this energy balancing, it will go to them. Energy only ever goes to where it's welcome. With that said, I would like to clear healer vows. All right, so pulling out my little pendulum, my little ladybug. There we go. I always start off putting my clients into a full court of atonement. So I, Jackie Ryu, place the named or intended party into a full court of atonement for the purpose of optimal working conditions, optimization of divine life force energy connections, and activating and illuminating any and all energies we can possibly bring up for them today, with the intention of addressing concerns, known and unknown, descriptive, non-descriptive, and particularly to clear this list of healer vows. Okay, so, and we ask for amenable dissolution of these energies. There we go. So now moving on to clearing and revoking healer vows. First one, healer vows, or vows of you must always work or must not work, that society will take care of me. Have or have not. This could be owning a home or not owning a home. To be or not to be, successful, worthy enough, fill in the blank there. A vow to have that problem, whatever problem is most prevalent in your life. Perhaps there's a vow of having that problem for whatever reason, a life lesson. A vow to be a victim. A vow of disempowerment. A vow of invisibility. That one's actually really common, of people not feeling that they're worthy enough to be out there, to be visible, to be exposed. So releasing a vow of invisibility so that you have this empowerment, that you can stand sovereign and be your own person, kind of thing, and be visible to others. A vow of busyness. Staying in my comfort zone. Duty. That one keeps people a lot really stuck, actually. Not honoring self. A healer's vow, which is often something of denying prosperity. And the other side of that is a healer's oath, where you've been forbidden to use energy healing, energy balancing for yourself, and only used for others, for serving others. So it's kind of a martyrdom kind of thing. A vow that healing should be given freely. And this one can be quite detrimental. It's a way of creating karmic debt. When there is, in energy balancing, energy healing, those kind of things, there should always be a fair and equal energy exchange. And if there isn't, then the energy can become stagnant and you can create karmic debt. And we don't want to do that. So this is why you're paying someone for their time. You're accepting payment for your time and for your skills. And in this sense, we're revoking this vow that healing should be given freely. Okay. Vows of I have to do it myself. This is where that's another, a lot of these do have something to do with an aspect of martyrdom. Vows of no one can do it like me. I will not be like my father or my mother or whoever else. Fill in the blank there. I need to prove myself. That's an aspect of denying the self, self-worth, those kind of things. And it comes out as a need to prove yourself. You're always striving and never quite getting there. I will not do better than my family or tribe. Vows of overgiving, which is a form of sacrifice and, again, martyrdom. Goes back to the fair and equal energy exchange. A vow to be perfect. That one can be quite a problem for people when they've been criticized too much and they're striving to be perfect. They can't do anything until they do it absolutely right. Well, that denies the learning process as well, because as you learn your skills, you're building confidence as well. So the vow to be perfect needs to be revoked. Okay. Vows of poverty. While we're at it, we're just going to throw in a miasm of poverty. And that clears through the lineage of any family patterns of poverty. That's a big one. Okay. Vows of self-punishment, for whatever reason that would ever come up. But a vow of self-punishment, or I deserve to be punished. Okay. Vows to be a rescuer. For men, this would be kind of like a knight in shining armor kind of idea. And for women, Florence Nightingale. Vow to be a rescuer. It's denying the self again. Okay, and then vows of suffering. So that's a small list of very, very common vows that we put into a category of healer vows that often interfere with our personal growth, our personal healing journey. Oh, what I like to do is void, revoke, cleanse, bless, and void, revoke, cleanse, bless, void, revoke, cleanse, bless. Cross time-space dimension, all levels of being, Shikti, unknown realms, other timelines, dimensions. Cross all that is and anything God can see that we can't. Now I'll throw in here, I've just said Shikti, that's an acronym. It's just a term that some of us practitioners use, and it means secret, covert, hidden. It's just an acronym meaning finding anything hidden everywhere in all levels of our being. Okay. Clearing and clearing. And I also throw in there anything God can see that I can't. And this can be, that's just my terminology. If you prefer to use creator or source, just recognizing some sort of a higher power. There we go. Right. And it feels like it's slowing down now. And there we go. So that is clearing healer vows. And any interferences that would prevent you from stepping into your own empowerment and being visible and sharing your gifts with the world. Thank you very much for listening today, and use your own discretion how often that you play this video. And the intention is that each time that you play this video, it will clear just another layer of healer vows, going through your lineage, going through all levels of your being. There you go. Thank you for listening.